It's now former NBA star Stephen Jackson, a friend of George Floyd who has had to step up to be there for Floyd's daughter, Gianna. Stephen, first of all, we continue to be so sorry for the loss of your friend. Thank you so much for being with us this morning. First, I just want your reaction to the news, the upgraded charge against Derek Chauvin and the new charges against the three other officers who were there.
Good morning. Thanks for having me. Just like the family said, there's no reason to celebrate. I mean, we've seen this before. We want convictions, and they said that this conviction would not fix all the Freddie Grays, the Philando Castilles, the Trayvon Martins. It might not fix those, but for Black people, it may. These guys need to make a sacrifice for all the other police and all the other police brutality that we missed and didn't get justice for. So this can, in our minds, this can be a big step in fixing things and getting justice for Black people.
Keith Ellison, the Attorney General of Minnesota, warned everyone yesterday that convictions here could be hard to come by. What happens if they don't get those convictions, Stephen?
I don't know. We'll see when we get there, but it's going to be something. Trust me that. We won't go quietly, but I think we're going to get convictions. It's funny that they're already thinking that way before we even start the trial. They're going into it with a negative mindset. It's not that difficult. The same way I'm on this camera and the same way you're filming me for your show, for people to believe it, the same way my brother was murdered. So it was filmed for everybody to see. So it's not difficult. It's common sense. And that's what the world has lost.
There was video that you posted of George Floyd's 6-year-old daughter, Gianna, on your shoulders. I want to play that for people right now.
That's right. Daddy changed the world.
He did what?
Daddy changed the world.
Daddy changed the world.
Daddy changed the world, she said. What was it like to hear that for you?
Oh, man. It was emotional. I just want to lift her spirits. I want her next days to be her best days. And that's all really I care about, man. Gigi's a sweet soul. There's 3 people that I know Floyd loved to death. And that's 3 people that I care about. His daughter, Gigi, her mother, Roxy, and one of his most close friends, Milton. Those 3 people I really care about because I knew him and I know how much he cared about him. And anything I can do to make their days better, I am my brother's keeper, so I'm going to do that.
She says daddy changed the world. How did her daddy change the world?
Well, listen, we've never seen 50 all-states protests at one time. This is the first time. Look around the world, in Iran, every place you can name, Somalia, France, the Netherlands. I've been getting pictures from everywhere in support of justice for my brother George Floyd. So it has been amazing, and everybody understand right is wrong is wrong. And the people that's really looking in this too deep and not having common sense and seeing what's right is right, then that's the people that have a problem with what's going on, and that's why we don't have justice yet.
First memorial is today in Minneapolis. What will that be like for you?
It ain't really about me. I'm being strong for the family. I'm being strong for his daughter. I'm being strong for Roxy. Obviously, that's the role that I took on in this. I got to be strong. I really haven't, had time to really think about it because I've been moving so fast. But this is the goal. This is where I want to be. This just fell in my lap. So I have to lead. I have to step up, and I have to continue to fight for justice for my brother and for a better life for his daughter. And that's the things I'm focused on.
You promised to be there for Gianna forever, to walk her down the aisle. What will you tell her about her father?
I have my own daughters, so I know what it feels like. I know what it feels like when I haven't been there for my daughter, or when I miss something or miss the call. I know what it feels like, and it brings me to tears. So I know how he came to Minnesota to change his life in order to be a better father and to continue to provide for Gigi. And that was the main focus of his. So that's a role that I love to take. And I embrace it because, like I said, I have my own daughters, and she'll just fall in line with the rest of them.